country is trust, because people are afraid that somebody will sell them something. But when somebody that they knew, they were transforming themselves, people were willing to ask questions to us, they were willing to take advice from us, and that was a huge breakthrough, right? And we started helping people. We learned this from our uplines. We started helping a lot of clients all across, and when the pandemic hit, because we were working on social media already, we were able to reach out to a lot more people. The only good thing the pandemic has done is it has created awareness that health is very important for all of us, and people are aware about that. What happened later is we started realizing that the impact that we are creating is magnificent, because we started to get messages like this. A client would message us and say, Ravi, because of you, I am able to fit into my marriage clothes, my wedding clothes 20 years back. Finally, I took it out of my cupboard and I am able to wear it. I'm so happy. That used to bring happiness not only to the customer, but it used to bring fulfillment to us as well. Somebody would message us that, because of you, our health is much better. Because of you, my immunity increased. Because of you guys, this happened. And these onflow of messages told us one thing, that the work that we are doing matters. And we were doing meaningful work. It was creating fulfillment for us. We were excited, we were fired up, because we were working with a lot of people. Along with this, we also understood from our mentors that it is important to have a personal growth journey, a self-growth journey. My upline, when I saw Ankur, he's a voracious reader. I learned it. I learned that, we have to start reading. I started reading as well. It transformed my life. I have become a voracious reader now. I read a lot myself. It has changed my life, honestly. So once we have the right strategy in place and once we are growing internally, the next step is about building communities and then duplicating that same effort, right? As we started developing communities, we found some champions in our team. We found great leaders in our team. I met, Padmanabh and Archana. I met him in a bus stop and I asked him, do you work in this company? He said yes. It was evident in his tag, but that was all we knew what to do. It was a contact that I made in a bus stop, and today they have a massive business. Through them we have Emeralds, Anil and Shilpa, and Emeralds in qualification, Shubham Parashar, having a huge business as well. Then we had Tanbir and Tina join our business. Tanbir joined the business because he wanted to be a customer. He loved Nutralite. He used to cycle on his way to office, and then he just wanted to be a customer. He even mentioned to us that he doesn't want to build a business because he couldn't talk to anyone. Today when you hear them, that is not the same story anymore. They have a massive business. They have Amlan and Anjali and Raktim and Suma who are an Emerald qualification in that team. Then we met through my sister who was in business. We met Sunil and Shweta. Amazing couple, They started the business. They worked very hard. Along the way, life hit them and they were on their way out around March, April 2019, just a few years back. They were 9%. What has happened with this, all this that we are, talking about, they have transformed their business. They broke a Ruby, they have a Ruby side volume, and they have 10 to 15 teams, and they are very, 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 very profitable and a huge business coming up. Then I met Upal, young guy, 24-year-old at that point of time. I just met him on LinkedIn when I was having a conversation. A long story short, he was getting ready to do his masters, and but once I offered him the opportunity, he was so grateful. Today Upal is married to Shayoni, and they both early 20s, and they have a huge business coming up. Then I met, we met Raj. He was a single guy at that point of time in a cab. While we were traveling, my phone wasn't working. Thank God, non-working phone led me to somebody who was genuinely good. So while traveling, he offered me a ride. He offered us a ride, and along the way, we just exchanged contacts. Eventually, Raj got married to Avni, and today they are going platinum this month, right? So people, you meet people when you start developing communities. You meet people who are like-minded, and you can meet them anywhere, right? And we are also qualifying platinum in the US market, which is the reason why we'll finish our diamondship this year. We are so excited about that. We have an upcoming business in UK, we have a business coming up in Australia, and we are fired up because this is no other opportunity on this planet gives us a forum, a platform where we can have an international business as well. We're so grateful for Amway for that, right? So see, what we have realized is as we started building communities, common people, regular people, like all of us, right? We are very powerful. We are change agents. Entrepreneurship is all about initiating action. It's all about telling stories in such a way that it can create action in the society. It inspires people to act. And regular people like us, that's what, we can become that celebrities as well. I heard a lot of jobs will get taken out by artificial intelligence, automation, a lot of things are coming up, right? But the only thing that these technologies cannot touch, it's called the edge to edge technology. It's called the human to human technology, the heart to heart technology. No technology can touch this technology. You know what? By doing what, you can never be touched by building communities, because it's all about people. It's about relationships, it's about people, it's about helping other people solve their problems. It's about giving an opportunity for people to belong somewhere, and that's what communities do. And communities create ripple effect. We understood that. As we started working on that cause of obesity-free nation, as we started working and helping people solve some of the problems, this ripple effect has multiplied over a period of time. With all these changes, our business has grown, guys. We grew by 15-20 times in the pandemic over the last couple of years. Our average volume per business owner has grown by more than 10 times. Our numbers have more than doubled. We qualified emeralds and founder emeralds during this phase, and we'll be qualifying diamond now. But more importantly, we believe that we are just getting started. We believe that the sky is the limit, and since we are following our mentors' footsteps, who are also consistently growing and leading the way, we just want to follow them all over the place. We just wanted to belong to that inner circle of Ankur and Karu, right? And I would like to bring up Parimala to talk about the abundant rewards that we have had over the years.
Working together as a couple has also been another very big reward that we have received through the opportunity. Both of us have very similar goals, very similar priorities, and both of us are headed in one direction. If not for this, probably he would be chasing a different career path, and I would probably be chasing some other career path. I'll quickly talk about a few intangibles that we've received by choosing to build this opportunity. Number one, when you build this business with good structure, profitability is extremely maximized. We learned this bit, we taught it to our people, and it has definitely added a different dimension to our business. Just to see our people go ahead and accomplish their dreams is a very different level of gratification. As entrepreneurs, we've also been able to create tremendous amount of control over time and money, and that right there is a big lifestyle upgrade for all of us. I'll give you one example. With the various bonuses that we received last year, we went ahead and we picked up a brand new Jeep Compass. It is not just about the car, but it was about the experience that made it so different for us. We just called up the car dealership and asked them to get the top variant for the test drive. And when they were asking us about how are we going to finance for the car, we just told them that it's going to be a single check and we're going to pay for it. And that was such a thrilling experience. It was something that was extremely exciting, not just for us, for our family members, for our parents, and for also people on the team. Working together as a couple has also been a big reward that we have received. It has definitely unified us very deeply. It has, both of us are working towards similar goals. We have similar priorities, and we are both headed in one direction. And that has just minimized the friction at home, and there's such harmony that it is absolutely unbelievable, and you've got to experience it to truly believe it. The fact that we're both available to Chirag mentally, physically, emotionally was a dream that was, very dear to our heart, and it has come true as well. The other big thing is the Amway leadership seminars. We've been to, Amway has hosted us at 9 different countries in 9 years, and they've been absolutely world-class destinations. And the joy is amplified more when you're hanging out with some of your best buddies, Mohsin and Umaya, Ankur and Tarun, people on your team. It just takes the enjoyment to an entirely different level. The opportunity is pretty much the same for all of us. The only question that we need to ask ourselves is, are we willing to work hard? Are we willing to change? And are we willing to change with the changing times so that we stay relevant in the marketplace?
So friends, eventually, it doesn't matter what background you come from. You must be thinking, I have a story, I lost my weight, I was able to inspire other people. But what if you're already fit? Maybe you're thinking you want to become an influencer in the beauty domain. Maybe you want to become an influencer in some other domain in wellness. What to do then? See, it doesn't matter what is, which background you come from. We all have a story to tell. And entrepreneurship is all about, telling those stories in such a way that people get inspired and they act on it, right? So anybody can do what we have done, and it's open for all. But the most important thing that I enjoy about this business is we are able to create everyday heroes, everyday warriors. Let me explain. Heroism or heroes are not those people, not only those people who rescue other people. They are not the only people, heroes are not only those people who rescue people from the fire, maybe, who take up a gun and, protect the country, or, somebody who catches thieves. Heroes are also those people who help other people reduce their weight. Heroes are also those people who help other people with their small challenges. Heroes are also those people who encourage, uplift other people. Heroes are also those people who are a part of communities, who are always, lifting other people, encouraging, helping other people out. Heroes are those people, who create a positive impact in society, who makes those small changes. And that is why we love this business, because through this business opportunity, we've become heroes in our own right, in our small micro communities, and we have been able to create other heroes in our teams as well. It's all about that everyday warrior. It's all about that everyday heroism. And that is there for all of us. Thank you.